everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up.
In a stunning turn of events, recently released party videos featuring Bill Gates and LeBron James have taken the internet by storm, igniting fervent discussions across social media and beyond. These candid glimpses into the lives of two of the most influential figures in the world have not only showcased their unexpected camaraderie, but also hinted at a deeper narrative that could reshape public perceptions of both men. As fans and critics alike dissect the footage, questions arise. What does this newfound friendship mean for Gates's philanthropic endeavors and James's social activism? In an era where every moment is scrutinized, these videos could change everything we thought we knew about these icons and their impact on society. In recent weeks, a whirlwind of excitement has swept through social media as rumors swirl around the lavish parties hosted by Sean "Diddy" Combs. At the center of this buzz are newly surfaced videos featuring none other than tech mogul Bill Gates and basketball superstar LeBron James, sparking intense speculation about their ties to these extravagant gatherings. These unexpected glimpses into the lives of two of the world's most prominent figures have not only showcased their camaraderie, but also ignited a conversation about the intersection of celebrity culture, philanthropy, and social activism. The emergence of these videos raises pressing questions. What were Gates and James discussing at this party? Could this be a strategic alliance that bridges the gap between tech innovation and sports influence? Given Diddy's reputation for hosting star-studded soirees filled with influential personalities, it's plausible that their attendance at one of his famed events is more than just a coincidence. As the public dissects these moments, the intrigue deepens, and one can't help but wonder how these relationships might influence future initiatives in philanthropy and community activism. In an era where every social interaction is magnified, these revelations could indeed change everything we thought we knew about the dynamics between Gates, James, and the broader cultural landscape.
You know, so you have, if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Gotta keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but
yeah.
Rock with me, but just check it out. You need a lot of heat. A lot of heat. Yeah.
Heat. You mean that physically the place has to be hot?
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning.
No.
Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects, like, you know, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
In an intriguing twist of nostalgia, it has come to light that Diddy once referred to Bill Gates as his hero during a candid interview back in 2003. This declaration came just before Diddy partnered with Microsoft to promote the Xbox gaming console, a collaboration that would prove to be a landmark moment in the intersection of hip-hop culture and the tech industry. Diddy's admiration for Gates was not just a fleeting comment. It underscored a deeper respect for the tech mogul's vision and his unprecedented impact on the digital landscape. At the time, Gates was revolutionizing how the world engaged with technology, and Diddy, known for his innovative spirit and keen business acumen, saw in Gates a kindred entrepreneurial spirit. This admiration resonated throughout the collaboration, as Diddy brought his larger-than-life persona to the marketing campaign, effectively merging the realms of entertainment and technology.
Is there a lesson for you, for anyone else looking at this?
Well, he's dead, so, you know, in general, you always have to be careful.
What?
As we reflect on this connection nearly 2 decades later, it raises fascinating questions about the evolution of their respective industries. How have their paths influenced each other over the years? With Diddy continuing to redefine the boundaries of hip-hop and Gates tirelessly advocating for global health and education initiatives, the synergy between their worlds becomes increasingly relevant. This revelation not only highlights the mutual respect between two cultural titans, but also illustrates the enduring power of collaboration in shaping the future. A recent viral post on X has reignited interest in a fascinating moment from hip-hop history, claiming that music mogul Sean Diddy once referred to Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates as one of his heroes. Shared on September 22, 2024, this post drew attention to a 2003 article published by the technology news outlet Neowin, which detailed remarks allegedly made by Diddy at a press event held around February 6, 2003. A viral X post claimed Sean "Diddy" Combs once called Bill Gates his hero. During this event, Diddy reportedly expressed his admiration for Gates, placing him alongside a distinguished group of icons that included boxing legend Muhammad Ali, basketball superstar Michael Jordan, and fashion designer Ralph Lauren. The context of Diddy's comments highlights a significant moment in the convergence of entertainment and technology. At the time, Diddy was poised to partner with Microsoft to promote the Xbox gaming console, a collaboration that would not only bolster his brand, but also signal a new era where music and technology would increasingly intersect. By recognizing Gates as a hero, Diddy acknowledged the transformative power of innovation and entrepreneurship that Gates embodied, traits that Diddy himself sought to mirror in his own career. This connection between Diddy and Gates speaks to a broader narrative of admiration and influence across different industries. While Diddy was reshaping the music landscape, Gates was revolutionizing technology, and their mutual respect underscores the idea that inspiration can be drawn from various realms. As the post gains traction, it prompts a reflection on how icons from diverse backgrounds can shape one another's journeys, leading to groundbreaking collaborations that push boundaries and redefine cultural norms. The enduring legacy of this moment resonates even today, as both figures continue to impact their respective fields and inspire future generations. The viral post on X has garnered significant attention, amassing over 72,000 views at the time of this writing. It claimed that Diddy, who was known by his earlier stage name P. Diddy in 2003, expressed admiration for Bill Gates for building Microsoft from the ground up. This post not only highlighted Diddy's respect for Gates's entrepreneurial journey, but also seemed to hint at an attempt to draw connections between Gates and some of Diddy's alleged illegal activities. The original article from NeoWin referenced a Reuters report as its source, noting that Diddy made these remarks during an interview around the time his record label, Bad Boy Records, announced a multi-million-dollar distribution deal with Universal Music Group, UMG. This pivotal moment in Diddy's career marked a significant turning point for Bad Boy Records, allowing the label to expand its reach and solidify its position in the music industry. Within the context of the interview, Diddy's praise for Gates can be seen as an acknowledgement of the transformative power of vision and hard work, qualities that both men embody. Diddy's admiration for Gates was likely reflective of his own ambitions, as he navigated the challenging landscape of the music industry while also venturing into various business endeavors. By highlighting Gates's achievements, Diddy not only paid homage to a fellow entrepreneur, but also positioned himself as a thoughtful figure in the industry, aware of the broader influences shaping his path. However, the post's insinuation of a connection between Gates and Diddy's alleged illegal activities raises eyebrows and adds a layer of intrigue to the narrative. In a world where public perception can shift with a single tweet or post, this moment serves as a reminder of the complexities that come with celebrity status. As Diddy continues to navigate his multifaceted career, the juxtaposition of admiration and scrutiny illustrates the delicate balance that public figures must maintain in the face of media speculation and public opinion. What do Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan, Bill Gates, and Ralph Lauren have in common? They are all revered figures in the eyes of hip-hop impresario Diddy, who has expressed admiration for each of them as personal heroes. This acknowledgement came during a pivotal time in Diddy's career, as he announced a new 3-year marketing and distribution deal for his Bad Boy Entertainment label with Universal Records. In an interview with Reuters, Combs elaborated on his admiration for these icons, particularly highlighting the strong work ethics of both heavyweight champion Muhammad Ali and basketball legend Michael Jordan. He emphasized their passion and commitment to their respective crafts, traits that resonate deeply with Diddy as he strives to elevate his own career and brand. By recognizing Gates's groundbreaking work in building Microsoft and Lauren's influence in the fashion industry, Diddy paints a portrait of inspiration drawn from diverse fields, showcasing how success is not confined to one domain. This unique blend of influences reflects Diddy's understanding of what it takes to succeed in a competitive landscape. The drive and determination exhibited by Ali and Jordan, combined with Gates's entrepreneurial vision and Lauren's creative prowess, serve as powerful reminders for Diddy as he navigates his journey in the music industry and beyond. As he continues to forge his path, these heroes stand as beacons of excellence, motivating him to push boundaries and redefine the standards of success in the entertainment world. They didn't want to be just one of the players. I don't want to just one of the players. I want to be great, he said. Diddy has established an impressive empire, boasting nearly $300 million in annual sales, while also becoming synonymous with an extravagant lifestyle that captures the essence of success in the entertainment industry. As a renowned music producer, entrepreneur, and fashion mogul with his own line, Sean John Combs has consistently pushed the boundaries of creativity and business acumen. In an interview, he articulated his admiration for two legendary figures who have influenced his dual pursuits in music and fashion: Motown founder Berry Gordy and designer Ralph Lauren. Gordy revolutionized the music industry, while Lauren redefined the Ivy League preppy look, making it accessible to the masses. Diddy's praise for Bill Gates, the founder of software giant Microsoft, reflects his respect for those who carve their own paths in business. He wasn't handed it down from the Gates family, Combs remarked, acknowledging Gates' journey as a self-made entrepreneur who built his empire through innovation and perseverance. This recognition aligns with Diddy's own ethos as he navigates the competitive landscape of music and fashion, drawing inspiration from those who have transformed their industries. The partnership with Universal Records, a key player in the entertainment division of media and utilities conglomerate Vivendi Universal, marks another significant milestone for Diddy and his Bad Boy entertainment label. This 3-year marketing and distribution deal is set to enhance the visibility and reach of his music projects, reinforcing his position as a dominant force in the industry. As Diddy continues to build upon the legacy of his heroes, his journey serves as a testament to the power of ambition, resilience, and the drive to redefine success in the ever-evolving landscape of entertainment. Despite the buzz surrounding Sean Diddy Combs' alleged admiration for Bill Gates, the claim that the hip-hop producer once referred to Gates as his hero remains unsubstantiated by major media outlets. Attempts to find a full transcript or video recording of the purported February 2003 press event during which Diddy reportedly made these statements have so far proven inconclusive. The social media claim primarily hinges on a single article from NeoWin, which notably lacks corroborating quotes or references from other reputable sources. While the NeoWin article cited Reuters as its source, a thorough search of the news agency's archives revealed no corresponding report, direct quotes, or any available transcripts or video footage that would confirm Diddy's comments about Gates. This absence of direct evidence raises questions about the authenticity of the claim and suggests that it may be more speculation than fact. Moreover, while there is some existing coverage of Diddy's 2003 deal with Universal Music Group, UMG, significant publications like the New York Times and the Los Angeles Times failed to mention any reference to Gates in their reporting. This lack of coverage further complicates the narrative, highlighting the need for caution when interpreting social media claims that lack substantial backing from reputable journalistic sources. As the conversation around this topic continues, the search for credible evidence remains crucial in determining the validity of Diddy's alleged admiration for Gates. Further searches through news archives, including YouTube videos and related interviews from around the time in question, have failed to provide any corroborating evidence to support the claim that Diddy referred to Bill Gates as his hero. Neither Diddy nor Gates has publicly elaborated on their relationship in detail. However, Diddy did acknowledge Gates in a 2012 interview with CNBC as part of the network's I Am American Business series, where he referred to Gates as one of the great ones, hinting at a level of respect for the tech mogul. In 2002, the two figures collaborated for the Staying Alive benefit concert in Cape Town, South Africa, aimed at raising awareness about AIDS. Diddy performed at this significant event, which was later broadcast by MTV, and received partial funding from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Held in November 2002, the concert was part of a broader campaign to promote safe sex and educate the public about HIV/AIDS prevention, emphasizing the importance of awareness and proactive measures in combating the disease. While this event highlights their connection in a philanthropic context, it does not provide direct support for Diddy's claimed admiration for Gates as expressed in the recent viral post. The lack of further documentation or detailed public discourse about their relationship raises questions about the narrative surrounding Diddy's supposed reverence for Gates. In 2003, Sean Diddy was deeply entrenched in various business ventures beyond his music career, including his successful fashion and lifestyle brand, Sean John, as well as a partnership with Microsoft to promote the Xbox gaming console. While former Microsoft chief Bill Gates has never directly participated in music production, his company took a significant step in 2004 by launching a new range of music devices designed to improve interoperability between different services and portable devices, signaling a growing interest in the music technology space. Although Although Gates has not had direct involvement with major music corporations such as Universal Music Group, UMG, or Warner Music Group, both of which have entered into separate distribution deals with Diddy's now independent Bad Boy Records, he has made strides in the music licensing arena. In 2012, Gates's digital content company, Corbis, reportedly launched Greenlight Music, a music licensing service aimed at providing professionals, including filmmakers, advertisers, and content producers, access to licensed music for commercial use. The catalogs available through Greenlight Music were supplied by major players in the industry, including Warner Music, UMG, EMI Music Publishing, and Sony ATV. Despite the intriguing connections between Diddy and Gates, there remains insufficient evidence to confirm that Diddy explicitly named Gates as one of his heroes. The claim appears to originate from a singular, uncorroborated report from NeoWin regarding a 2003 press event with no further reliable sources substantiating it. Recently, Diddy has found himself at the center of intense media scrutiny following his indictment on September 17th on federal charges related to an alleged years-long racketeering conspiracy and transportation scheme to engage in. This arrest is linked to the March 2024 federal raids on his residences in Miami and Los Angeles, further complicating his narrative as he faces serious legal challenges. As these developments unfold, the conversation surrounding Diddy and his connections to influential figures like Gates continues to evolve, underscoring the complexities of celebrity status and public perception.
Now, to the latest on the arrest of Sean Diddy Combs. This one has so many people talking. The disgraced music mogul facing federal racketeering conspiracy and charges. Both the prosecution and defense teams are set to discuss the next phase of action following the indictment as investigators work to determine potential co-conspirators. But how exactly did we get here?
LeBron James has become the latest figure entangled in the swirling drama surrounding Diddy. A recently resurfaced video from 4 years ago shows James enthusiastically praising Combs' extravagant parties, moments that now take on a new layer of complexity given the current circumstances. The timing of this video is particularly striking, as Diddy finds himself behind bars facing serious charges, including allegations related to racketeering and engaging in prostitution. The video's re-emergence has sparked a wave of speculation regarding the nature of James's relationship with Diddy and whether the athlete's previous admiration for the hip-hop mogul could implicate him in the unfolding narrative of Diddy's alleged criminal activities. James's glowing remarks about Diddy's parties, characterized by their lavishness and star-studded guest lists, now raise eyebrows as the public grapples with the serious accusations against Diddy.
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
This situation places James in a precarious position as the scrutiny intensifies around all those associated with Diddy during this tumultuous time. Fans and analysts alike are left questioning whether James's admiration for Diddy was merely a reflection of the hip-hop mogul's status in the entertainment industry, or if it signals a deeper connection that could impact James's own public image. As the investigation into Diddy's alleged activities unfolds, the conversation around celebrity affiliations becomes increasingly critical. High-profile figures like James often find themselves navigating a complex web of relationships where past friendships can suddenly be re-examined in light of new developments. The implications of this resurfaced video highlight how quickly public perception can shift and how associations can influence narratives during turbulent times. As the drama continues to unfold, the relationship between Diddy and James is sure to remain a focal point of discussion in the media and among fans. Amid increasing pressure for Hollywood and hip-hop A-listers to distance themselves from Diddy's as the disgraced music mogul faces serious charges of and trial at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, a resurfaced Instagram live clip from 2022 has left LeBron James's fans in shock. In the video, the Lakers superstar enthusiastically proclaims, "Hey, everybody know, ain't no party like a Diddy party," to which Diddy responds with palpable excitement, saying, "Yeah, that's what's up." This clip, now circulating widely on social media, features James talking about Diddy's infamous gatherings, which have since come under fire and are often described as alleged freak-offs. The juxtaposition of James's endorsement of Diddy's parties with the serious legal troubles facing the hip-hop mogul has ignited a firestorm of controversy. Fans are left grappling with the implications of James's comments in light of the accusations against Diddy, prompting questions about the athlete's relationship with the music producer. As the clip gains traction online, discussions surrounding celebrity accountability and the responsibility of public figures to speak out against wrongdoing have intensified.
When Combs didn't get his way, he was violent, and he subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse so that they would participate in the freak-offs.
The freak-off, a term that has now not only become synonymous with Sean Diddy Combs, but it is at the center of his federal crimes case.
The resurfacing of this video highlights the complexities of celebrity culture, where past associations can suddenly take on new meaning amid unfolding scandals. James, a prominent figure in both sports and social activism, now finds himself in a delicate position as fans and critics alike scrutinize his connection to Diddy. The situation underscores the broader conversation about the responsibilities of celebrities to address serious issues within their circles, particularly when those issues come to light in such a high-profile manner. As the narrative continues to develop, the spotlight on both Diddy and James is likely to intensify, making this a pivotal moment in their respective careers. It remains uncertain which type of party LeBron James was referring to when he enthusiastically hailed, "Ain't no party like a Diddy party," as Diddy is known for hosting two distinct types of gatherings. On one hand, there are his star-studded white parties, renowned for their lavish atmosphere and celebrity guest lists. On the other hand, there are the more exclusive and controversial freak-offs, which are often described as intimate and reserved for a select, close-knit circle. These parties have gained notoriety and have since drawn criticism due to their alleged nature. In addition to the Instagram Live clip, another resurfaced video showcases James and Combs joyfully dancing and singing along to a Migos track during a dinner party. This lighthearted moment highlights the camaraderie between the two and paints a picture of their shared enjoyment at such events. However, the context of these gatherings takes on a more serious tone in light of the current allegations against Diddy. As fans dissect these clips, the ambiguity surrounding the nature of the parties James referenced raises questions about the implications of his relationship with Diddy. The stark contrast between the glamorous image of the white parties and the controversial reputation of the freak-offs complicates how the public perceives James's past admiration for the music mogul. In a time when accountability and integrity are under intense scrutiny, the resurfacing of these clips adds another layer to the narrative surrounding both Diddy and James, forcing fans and observers to reconsider their associations and the environments they choose to celebrate. As the unfolding drama continues to capture headlines, the dialogue surrounding celebrity relationships and the responsibilities that come with fame remains ever more relevant. Interestingly, LeBron James quietly unfollowed Diddy on Instagram several months before the scandal erupted, suggesting he may have been trying to distance himself from the hip-hop mogul. Despite this apparent separation, James has remained largely silent about his ties to the now infamous party scene associated with Diddy. Throughout his illustrious two-decade career, James has cultivated a strong reputation, notably steering clear of off-court controversies that could tarnish his image. However, the resurfacing of this clip has placed that reputation under scrutiny. Although James has not been linked to any of Diddy's alleged crimes, the public's curiosity about his past association with the rapper's notorious parties has intensified. Fans and analysts alike are left to wonder about the implications of James's previous praise for Diddy's gatherings, particularly in light of the serious allegations now surrounding the music mogul. As a figure known for his commitment to social causes and integrity, James's silence regarding his relationship with Diddy raises questions about the responsibilities of celebrities when faced with scandal. Well, this Diddy guy even made athletes dance on his fingers no way. Why Hollywood isn't speaking up, another said. Is LeBron James going to weigh in on his friends' freak-offs? I mean, we hear from the king on virtually every political issue, so this seems like an odd one to stay quiet about, a third asked. LeBron's career is over, one more stated. In the world of celebrity, a single party can alter the landscape, reshaping public narratives and personal reputations in an instant.
So do you feel like people, when they hear Pink Young Miami has to bring across, that's...
Wait, the Tusi.
Yeah, the Tusi, that's what they call it.
I found out, I talked to my guy, because I wanted to be informed, because people was calling it Tusi, that's calling it the Tunchi. I didn't know which one it was. So I talked to my guy, and my guy filled me in. And then it made perfect sense.
So after Jay-Z was linked with Diddy, the internet blew up. But now Jay-Z himself is reportedly snitching on Diddy and revealing his underground dealings, which according to him involves many heinous activities. Diddy finds himself embroiled in a complex web of allegations, purportedly linked to various egregious crimes. Despite mounting evidence against him, there is speculation that he may not have acted alone. Rumors suggest Diddy enlisted the help of individuals such as Young Miami, Naomi Campbell, Usher, and others, collectively dubbed Diddy's Goons. Let's start with his ex-girlfriend, Young Miami, who is now implicated in his legal troubles. According to newly added allegations in Rodney Lil Rod Jones's lawsuit against the rap icon, Young Miami, whose real name is Karesha Romeka Brownlee, allegedly assisted Diddy by transporting narcotics. The updated court filings accuse her of transporting a substance known as Pink C for Combs in April, shedding further light on the $30 million lawsuit initially filed by Jones in February.
It was alleged that Young Miami, aka Caresha, was part of Diddy's ring. I ain't gonna say what kind of ring, you know what kind of ring. Know what I mean? That Young Miami was transporting pink powder to the diddler.
In 25 additional pages appended to Jones's submission, obtained by The Hollywood Reporter, the lawsuit alleges that the 54-year-old Diddy had a preference for a substance referred to as Pink C, 2CB, or Tootsie. This compound, described as phenylethylamine 2CB, is purportedly a blend of ecstasy and cocaine. Diddy allegedly procured these drugs from Brendan Paul, identified as Diddy's alleged drug courier, who was recently apprehended. However, in instances where Paul failed to deliver the narcotics, Diddy purportedly turned to Brownlee as an alternative source, according to the supplemental details in Jones's lawsuit.
So 2C is the coke, but they take the cat and cook it up, and they fold it into the cup.
XXL Magazine was the first to report on the updates to the lawsuit. These editions mention rehearsals, presumed to be in preparation for the April 2023 Something in the Water Festival, curated by Pharrell Williams and held in Virginia Beach. It's noted that Diddy shared the stage with Pharrell during the event. Plaintiff and the Combs Rico enterprise were rehearsing for Something in the Westival, Sick in Virginia. The court filing reads, according to the outlet, Plaintiff Jones personally witnessed Mr. Combs do a few lines of coke in his dressing room. Defendant Sean Combs wanted Tucci, but Brendan forgot it. So defendant Christina Coram called Young Miami, who then brought it on the private jet from Miami. According to the lawsuit, the 37-year-old plaintiff alleges that the prominent figure in the fashion and music industries repeatedly sexually assaulted him during the period he was involved in working on Diddy's latest album, spanning from September to November 2022. Diddy purportedly engaged in unwanted sexual advances, including groping the plaintiff's genitals and anus in what is described as attempts to coerce him into sexual activity. The suit further contends that Jones was coerced into soliciting S workers and subsequently compelled to engage in S acts with them. Additionally, the documents assert that Jones experienced unwelcome S attention from actor Cuba Gooding Jr. and others. The plaintiff also claims to have been D, stating in the filing that in February 2023, he regained consciousness feeling disoriented and dizzy, alongside Combs and 2 S workers. Diddy has refuted the accusations outlined in Lil Rod's original lawsuit. The Hollywood Reporter contacted representatives for both Diddy and Brownlee, but did not receive an immediate response. Agents conducted raids on the residences of Grammy-winning artist Combs in Los Angeles, New York, and Miami, as confirmed by a spokesperson for Homeland Security Investigations New York. The raids were described as part of an ongoing investigation, with assistance provided by HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and local law enforcement agencies. Diddy's attorney, Aaron Dyer, stated that the raids were prompted by multiple civil lawsuits filed against the rapper mogul. This unprecedented ambush, paired with an advanced coordinated media presence, leads to a premature rush to judgment of Mr. Combs and is nothing more than a witch hunt based on meritless accusations made in civil lawsuits. There's been no finding of criminal or civil liability with any of these allegations. Mr. Combs is innocent and will continue to fight every single day to clear his name, he said. The recent complaint marks the 5th legal action taken against the rapper since his former longtime partner and recording artist Cassie filed a lawsuit in November, alleging SA. Cassie claimed that he subjected her to repeated instances of R and physical A over nearly a decade. Subsequently, the two parties reached a settlement. However, there are tales of how Diddy lured the young rappers and how he used them with the help of D's Diddy, once celebrated for his prowess in music production and artist management, has found his reputation increasingly entangled in tales of escapades rather than musical achievements. Recently, his penchant for pursuing young men within the industry has garnered attention. Reports suggest that Diddy employs a particular strategy, often enticing these individuals into his car under the guise of various pretexts, ultimately leading to encounters. As for his exposure, allegations against Diddy surfaced gradually, propelled by testimonies from individuals who found themselves on the receiving end of his advances. These accounts, coupled with mounting evidence and public scrutiny, ultimately led to the unraveling of his private conduct, tarnishing his once esteemed image in the music industry. Despite Diddy's public persona as a devoted father and family man, revelations about his private conduct paint a starkly contrasting image of the music producer. Numerous incidents have come to light where Diddy allegedly targeted young, male rappers, coercing them into engaging in acts with him against their will. The rapper Jaguar recently recounted an unsettling incident involving Diddy and the singer Christopher Williams. According to her recollection, someone unexpectedly walked in on Diddy, catching him in the act of coercing Christopher Williams into performing oral on him. It's one thing to perform acts with doors unlocked, but Diddy was even more unashamed. He didn't bother stopping either.
Now, from what she said to me, it was disturbing because, they didn't stop.
Well, Diddy is a strange man, and strange things turn him on. One of Diddy's favorite things to do is luring straight men into his cars and making them have with him. He did the same thing to rapper Method Man in LA. Method Man was sitting in a club in LA when Diddy approached him. Diddy must have been attracted to him because he then proceeded to hit on him in a rather weird way. Instead of talking some more and then inviting Method Man to his place like a normal person, he decided to send someone else to trick him into sitting in the car. Maybe this is like a game for Diddy, and he enjoys putting these straight men in uncomfortable positions. Method Man wasn't the only straight man. Diddy had sneakily tricked into an uncomfortable position. Another rapper, Exhibit, has come forward with his horror story. Diddy invited him home for a good time and then took him clubbing, only to find out later that this club wasn't just an average club. Instead, it was a very explicit gay club. Exhibit was ignorantly trying to party and have a good time when someone pointed out to him that the men at the club were kissing. Exhibit was taken aback but didn't think anything of it until he saw another man dancing BN in the middle of the club. That's when he realized that Diddy had tricked him and taken him along to a gay club. Diddy has never openly admitted to his attraction to men, but he's also unafraid of being caught acting his fantasies out. In fact, in private parties and events, he very openly acts gay. He has been involved with a lot of seemingly straight men along the years. In one of Will Smith's infamous parties, the famous gangster Keith D had quite a bit of a shock. He never imagined Diddy, with a wife and kids, and Tupac with his endless string of girlfriends, would be interested in each other.
Puff and Tupac was like a couple, seemed like to me. It was just a lot of weird going on.
Even Diddy's former bodyguard admitted that the two men were unusually close to each other.
Pac and Puff was like this.
He has also hit on a lot of the straight artists in the hip-hop world, such as 50 Cent. 50 Cent is not one to shy away from talking about the truth. So when Diddy hit on him, you better believe 50 Cent was going to recall the whole story in the media.
Puff, okay. You're telling me we got a kick in this shit, and he was like, yo, why don't we go shopping or some shit? I mean, I pay for it. And I was like, what this nigga just said?
Diddy has a reputation of taking his love interests shopping. Looks like shopping is his direct hint of letting the other person know that he finds them attractive and wants to sleep with them. So, when Diddy offered to take 50 Cent shopping, he was rightfully taken aback. Luckily, 50 Cent was already at that point in his career where he didn't feel threatened, turning down these aggressive advances by the hip-hop mogul. Diddy's former bodyguard also recalled some interesting stories where Diddy went shopping in an exotic bookstore with him. Gene Deal. His bodyguard naively expected him to buy normal P magazines, but Diddy wasn't there for just magazines. He ended up buying B plugs.
He picked up some things from up here on my left side. And then he picked quite a few of them down. I was like, okay. He put them in the bag. So when I went by there and I looked up there and it said, and I was like, hey, yo,
Not only this, Gene even once caught him having S with another young rapper in a hotel room. The two had to come out of the room with just towels wrapped around themselves. Even then, Diddy was rather unfazed and didn't seem to mind that Gene had seen them together.
Puff got his towel, Ja grabbing his towel, but they butt the naked. And so then Ja was like, yo, what's going on? Yo, Gene, that's my cousin. He know me well. You know, and Puff was like, yo, Gene, what happened? I said, he tried to get in the room. I told him he couldn't get in the room.
Some believe that these allegations against Diddy aren't just baseless rumors either. In fact, he has even been questioned by the federal investigators regarding him having S relations with underage boys. Most of these were young rappers he had forced into performing gay S with him because he had the influence to make or break their music careers. And for this, Usher's name has been quite in a stir. In previous years, there were rumors suggesting that Diddy had a purported relationship with Usher during Usher's teenage years. Allegedly, Diddy and Usher shared a bed when Usher was 15, while Diddy was in his late 20s. Despite Diddy's attempts to downplay the situation, many find it difficult to perceive any circumstances in which it would be considered appropriate for an adult like Diddy to share a bed with an adolescent Usher.
Usher look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. Usher.
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause.
This is apparently why rappers like 50 Cent have taken jabs at Puffy, especially regarding reports of all-male parties he purportedly organized, which allegedly involved younger men, including instances involving Usher's experience at Flavor Camp. In an interview on The Howard Stern Show, Usher reminisced about his early days in New York City, sharing insights into living with Puff Daddy as a teenager and shedding light on the parties and gatherings at the so-called Flavor Camp. During the Howard Stern interview, Usher hinted at his exposure to the lifestyle without delving into specific details. He alluded to the lively nature of these events, expressing uncertainty about fully participating and indulging in them.
I moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
As a teenager, Usher found mentorship in Sean Combs, also known as Puff Daddy, upon signing with Layface Records. Relocating to New York at a young age to collaborate with Diddy, Usher blended work with social experiences under his mentor's guidance. Beyond their professional endeavors, Diddy allowed Usher to partake in his extravagant gatherings, aiming to infuse the young singer with a more edgy persona. In a 2011 interview, Usher, who currently mentors Justin Bieber, shed light on Diddy's desire for him to embrace a more edgy image. Reflecting on this experience, Usher acknowledged that while Diddy's vision may not have immediately led to success with his first album, it laid the groundwork for his enduring 18-year career. Furthermore, L.A. Reid, the CEO of Layface Records, revealed that Diddy played a crucial role in persuading him to retain the young Usher on the label when considerations were made to drop the budding star. He said, "I wanted to drop him. I wanted to be out of business with him. I broke his heart. I broke his mother's heart. It was a very tough period in both our lives." He added, "Then someone said to me, 'Don't be a fool. Don't sell your stock in Usher. He's still going to be a star. He's everything you thought he was the day you signed him.' And that person was Diddy." Apparently, Usher has acknowledged participating in S.O. with Diddy when he was just 15 years old, a situation that is widely recognized as illegal in the United States and various other countries. Additionally, it has been claimed that Diddy encouraged Usher's involvement in DNA during his teenage years. Usher has vehemently denied any intention of sending his own children to a school similar to one associated with Diddy.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
It was also rumored that when Diddy was in his late 20s, he and Usher used to sleep in the same bed at night. Although Diddy tried to handle the situation and make it sound less weird, we can't think of one reason why it would be appropriate for a grown-up Diddy to be sleeping in the same bed as a teenage Usher. Adding to the poignancy of the situation is the fact that Usher's parents were entirely oblivious to the challenges and experiences their child was going through. According to sources, Usher revealed that Diddy has a pattern of engaging with young individuals in a similar manner. Diddy has a distinct practice of essentially adopting young people and exposing them to the lifestyle of a hip-hop mogul. This involves late-night gatherings, after parties, and various other activities. Usher's own experience underscores this pattern, as he was only 10 years old when he moved to New York and began living with Diddy. However, this did not stop the rumors. There have been rumors circulating online that Sean Diddy also gave Usher Raymond a S-transmitted disease, STD, when he was 15 years old. The source of these rumors is unclear, but some speculate that they are based on Usher's admission that Diddy used to take him to wild parties when he was a young teen. While there is no credible evidence supporting the claim that Diddy gave Usher any S-transmitted diseases, STDs, or engaged in any S-contact with him, Usher has been embroiled in legal battles, facing accusations of infecting partners with herpes. But he has consistently denied these allegations and resolved most cases through out-of-court settlements. Regarding Diddy, there is no public comment on the rumored relationship with Usher. Diddy himself has encountered legal issues, including his involvement in a nightclub shooting in 1999 and an A on his son's football coach in 2015. Much evidence has implied that Diddy coerced Usher into participating in inappropriate activities or had an obsession with specific themes. There was a lawsuit by a young woman, a fan, who slept with Usher after meeting him at one of his shows. The woman won a court victory proving that Usher knowingly gave her an STD. There is a video out with P. Diddy, Usher, and Kevin Hart where Diddy lets it slip out, probably intentional to embarrass Usher, that the two of them wake up in the morning and fight over cornflakes. P. Diddy implies that he and Usher spent the night together, and Kevin Hart, supposed to be embarrassed, quickly changes the subject. Yet there are claims that Usher is a nasty man, that he has given STDs to several women, probably men also, and that he has a court order against him not to spread his STD again or face jail time.
He's responded to the lawsuit from the woman who claims that they hooked up a couple of times this year and that he gave her herpes, yes. She says.
But this support a theory that if both are involved together, they may have hand in luring the young artist to take advantage, and it was seen in his parties with Clive Davis. Rumor has it that amidst all the drama and lawsuits swirling around Diddy's life, there's talk that Clive Davis might be thinking about putting some distance between them. Can you believe it? Those two have been tight for ages, even though Diddy's dealing with some serious heat from SA claims by a group of women. He's supposedly still on the guest list for Clive Davis's epic pre-Grammy bash. Yep, word on the street is that Puffy's like the VIP of the party, always getting an invite, no questions asked. But here's the twist. Someone with a keen eye noticed that Diddy wasn't exactly front and center in the party's digital invitation this time around. Last year, it was all about him with 3 glam shots. But this year, he barely got a cameo, just chilling behind Jay-Z and Beyonce from the 2020 party where he was honored. In the intricate tapestry of the music world, Clive Davis stands as both a celebrated legend and a figure shrouded in speculative whispers, embodying the duality that often characterizes the entertainment realm. It was mainly due to the fact that he allegedly mentored Diddy. While not conclusively conclusive, the visible openness of both Clive and Diddy about their S-orientation, combined with their frequent appearances together at social gatherings, strongly hints at a meaningful link between them. Some reports suggest that the intimate rapport between Diddy and Clive may have been firmly established throughout the years. Come to think of it, the time period is long because Clive has been working with Diddy since Bad Boy Records. It is noteworthy that Clive has been engaged in a committed relationship with a man during this period, while Diddy has encountered allegations of keeping his own orientation private. Considering these circumstances, the insider's notion of a romantic link between the two appears quite conceivable. Moreover, Clive has displayed transparency regarding his S and partnerships, refraining from refuting these speculations, which in turn lends weight to their credibility. Diddy, too, has chosen to remain silent on the subject. Fans, too, have a firm belief that they both are partners. One of them wrote. Another one added, "Now how did Jay-Z know about all this?" There are additional claims circulating, suggesting that Jay-Z may have a preference for relationships with transgender individuals. According to these assertions, Foxy Brown mentioned that she became aware of this after an individual from that community began contacting and harassing her following her alleged involvement with Jay-Z, a situation that was further complicated by an alleged health concern. Allegedly, a series of astonishing revelations has emerged from Foxy Brown, suggesting that Jay-Z's personal life is far from conventional. According to these claims, a particular session involving Jay-Z and Foxy Brown was purportedly recorded on video, and it was anything but private. The sensational twist in this story comes with the alleged presence of another high-profile figure, Jamie Foxx, known for his role as Wanda on the iconic sketch comedy show In Living Color. The plot thickens as the alleged videotape of this rendezvous mysteriously vanishes from her home shortly after the incident. Foxy Brown strongly believes that Jay-Z may have played a role in the disappearance of this tape, casting doubt in his involvement in the alleged theft. Was I shocked when Jay said the line in Picasso Baby? Yes, because we've talked about that. We have a history that supersedes music, Foxy said on Rap Fix. I think he began to feel the pressure because people were saying my age, the age thing. 15, 14, and after a while that gets to a person. The Jay I know, the Sean I know, never comes out of character. It appears that according to evidence, several individuals have assisted Diddy and Jay-Z in carrying out extremely heinous crimes, which are considered unprecedented in the history of the industry. However, it seems that law enforcement authorities have their focus squarely on Diddy, making it challenging for them to proceed further. If you enjoyed this video, click on the one showing on your screen now to watch similar content.